21 of the Morning Brew on the 29th of December. Year's almost gone. This is N2BH, Bill in Palmyra, New York. I'll be doing the first hour along with Vicky, KE8VKY. And second hour, we'll turn it over to Jeff, KE0GKF, along with Vicky, helping out on log. Just a couple quick announcements. Tomorrow night, Tuesday, 8 o'clock, TechNet. New Year's Eve, there is not going to be a open mic night, but we're going to have kind of a open net all night. We're going to rotate between the different net controllers and just general conversations and questions. Hope you can join us. We'll be giving away a Nano VNA, and I think we have a portable, an HT. They're going to give to a licensed youth. Hope you can join us. It should be a good time. Let's see, we have a bunch of text check-ins, and the text line is 716-317-9050, or you can email your call sign, text@ecr.radio. We have Roy, KE8BYU, Randall, KE8UFM, Larry, KM7CGI, Joe, KM4WZD, Ray, N3DQD, Wayne, KC2NJV, Dick, WB2JPQ, Zachary, KI6KQO, Bill, KI4EGQ, Greg, KB3EYR, Rod, WD8KOB, Michael, KF8EBV, and Charlie, NA2B. The question of the day is, how many times a week do you do laundry? Let's take some mobiles. Mobiles only, call sign twice.
Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November. That is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November, mobile.
Quebec 4, Oscar, Romeo Kilo, CQ4, ORK in the mobile.
Lima Alpha 3, Romeo India Alpha from Oslo, Norway.
Whiskey 5, Whiskey 5, Hotel, Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel, mobile.
KJ5, MLZ, KJ5, MLZ. Whiskey 5, Golf Hotel, Romeo. Whiskey 5, Golf Hotel, Romeo, mobile.
All right, we'll acknowledge this list. We have Anders, KZ4JN, Barry, KQ4ORK, Mushtalk, LA3RIA, Wayne, W5WLH, Ezra, KJ5MLZ, and Brian, W5GHR. If you're mobile and we missed you, come with your call sign twice.
November 4, Delta Echo Sierra. November 4, Delta Echo Sierra, in and out.
KB5NJU, Bravo 5, November, Juliet Uniform, mobile.
C2GRN, 2GRN. Kilo Oscar 4, Romeo X-Ray Echo. Kilo Oscar 4, Romeo X-Ray Echo. In and out, mobile.
Okay, we'll hold up there. Acknowledge Wendell, KO4RXE, and Mark, N4DES. We're both in and out. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you have a good day. We have Joel, KC2GRN, and just want to verify because it's not showing up in QRZ. I'm sure we have it right. KD5, or is it KB5NJU? I think we have it corrected. Let's go up to Anders, KZ4JN. How many times a week do you do laundry?
Good
morning, Bill and Vic and everyone else that makes this net happen. I do appreciate everything you do. I would say we do our laundry once a week. However, we have puppies, so we do PV pads probably twice. So, but our regular laundry is once a week.
Very good, Anders. Hope you have a great day, and we appreciate you checking in. Barry, KQ4ORT, good morning.
Good morning, and thanks for picking me up. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm going to have to go in the one column when I did laundry, but the past year and a half, I take it to the girl who would do it for me, so put me in the zero column. Hope everybody has a great week, short week. Back to net control, 73 KQ4, ORK Mobile.
Very good, Barry. Hope you have a great day yourself, and thanks for checking in. I'm sure I'm butchering it, but Mushtag, LA3RIA.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Lima Alpha Romeo India Alpha. Today you have a very good question. How many times I do my laundry? That's a very good question. Well, sir, lady, I don't know, but it depend on the how many dirty clothes we got. But I would say once a week. Once a week we do laundry ourselves. We do not go to the laundry shop. We have all laundry facilities in our house, so it is a very convenient. Unfortunately, we have no snow. It's a very dry. It's a very dry. Today is a sunny blue sky. Local time is a 5 minutes past 1 p.m. And WX is a sunny blue sky, -2 degrees Celsius. So thank you, sir, letting me in. If I am home tomorrow, definitely I will check in. This is the Lima Alpha 3 Romeo Alpha, back to the net controller.
Oh, very good, Mushtag. I'm in New York State. We're starting out at 44 degrees this morning. It's still dark and supposed to be down in the 20s. What snow we have is melting. We had a green Christmas here also. Enjoy your afternoon. Wayne, W5WLH.
Morning to the brew crew. I do laundry twice a week. Usually gets everything taken care of. Back to net control with 5WLH.
Very good, Wayne. Twice it is, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Ezra, KJ5MLZ.
KJ5MLZ, good morning. I don't do laundry at all. I'm going to say zero for myself, but my wife, it's probably twice a week. KJ5MLZ, clear. Back to control.
Very good, Ezra. Yeah, we're just talking about the household in general, and this week it is. Have a great day. Brian, W5GHR.
Good morning out there, Brew Crew. I will say it depends on how you count it. My wife and I do laundry twice a week, but we also have 4 kids who all do their own laundry. We're one of those families that our kids have to do their own laundry. My wife doesn't do it all for them. So they probably do laundry once a week themselves. And so between 2 and 6, it seems that the laundry room is always making noise and going. Back to you, net control.
We'll put you down for 6, Brian, and I hope they're good quality washer and dryer. Have a great day. Elmer, KB5NJU. KB5NJU. Elmer, are you with us? Yeah, might have been in and out. Let's go to Joel, KC2GRN. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Vicki and everybody on the Morning Brew, KC2GRN. I would have to say we do laundry 2 to 3 times a week, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful day. It's a balmy 62 degrees here this morning on Long Island, and foggy. Quite a change from snow on Saturday. Anyway, KC2GRN back to net.
How many times a week do you do laundry?
Good morning, Bill. Everybody on the brew. KA8BYU. It's not a week. It's about once every 2 weeks. And usually about 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning, because that's the only time I can get into the laundry room downstairs. We have only 2 washers and 2 dryers for all the residents here in the building. So it becomes a challenge sometimes. So about once every 2 weeks.
Very good, Roy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You'd think they'd have a few more machines. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Randall, K8UFM.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki, and good morning, Quincy. That would be once a week. With that, this is K8UFM, and everyone have an outstanding Monday.
Well, thank you, Randall. Hope your day goes well and appreciate you stopping by. Larry, KM7CGI.
We do it once a week here. Everybody have a great day, KM7CGI.
Well, thank you, Larry. Hope you have a good day yourself. Joe, KM4WZD.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning to the crew. Once a week does it for us. Once a week. Take care. Happy Monday, 7-3. It's KM4WZD. Back to net.
Yeah, once a week it is. Have a good day, Joe. Ray, N3DQD. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, the rest of the net, N3DQD here. Well, if you're talking loads of laundry, we do 6 to 8 a week because we live in an apartment and we have stackable small laundry equipment, so where we see enough laundry to be washed, we just launder it at that time. So there's no set laundry day. Back to net. This is N3DQD.
Yeah, we got you down for 6. Have a great day and thanks for checking in. Wayne, KC2NJV.
Good morning, Bill, and the rest of the brew crew. KC2NJV here. We normally do a couple loads once a day. That's great. Once a week. So that's what I'm going to say, once a week. Have yourself a wonderful day.
Oh, thank you, Wayne. Once a week it is. Hope you have a good Monday. Godfather, WB2JPQ. Good morning.
I think that the Godfather gets a lot of dirty clothes, but I think she does them about 3 times a week here. I could check and change my answer later, but I'm going to put down 3 times a week. Doesn't always get everything done at once, so 3 separate days a week would be my vote. Hey, you want to ask everybody here to help us out. We are looking for loggers. We need loggers very, very badly. We've advertised, and nobody's, a couple have come forward. But if you think you're a pretty good logger and could log 150 coins in 2 hours, come see Vicky around. We want to talk to you. If you're in doubt, come anyway. And maybe it's not as bad as you thought, but we do need loggers. So, you guys out there that think you can log for us, please step up and we'll find a spot for you. Just let us know, and Vicky will work with you and see what you got. You got some programs that you can follow along on and so forth, and you wouldn't be thrown right in. So please help us out if you can. We're in dire need of loggers. What else do I have, Bill? New Year's Eve. Come join us on New Year's Eve from 8 o'clock on through the midnight hour. We're all going to be here. I think most of the net controllers. So should be a good time. More on that as the days go on. Back to you, Bill. WB2PQ.
Well, thank you, Dick. And 3 it is. Zachary, KI6KQO.
Good morning, Bill, Jeff, Vicky, and the Brew Crew. Happy Monday morning, 56 degrees here in Florida Central. And we do our laundry once a week. The kids are gone now, so that's a much slower activity, but once a week. Everyone have a blessed day. KI6KQO. Back to you, Bill.
Very good, Zachary. Once a week it is. Have a great day. Bill, KI4EGQ.
Well, good morning, Bill, and all the brew crewers and coffee drinkers. And we probably do regular 3 times a week, unless one of the dogs gets sick on the one of the blankets covering the couches. Then it's we gotta clean that up. But no worries, they're good dogs. But everybody have a great day. KI4EGQ.
Very good, Bill. Yeah, you don't want that laying around. Have a great day. Greg, KB3EYR.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky. Everyone on the Brew Crew this morning. This is KB3EYR, and it's usually about twice. That's typically what it is here every week. So hope everyone has a great day. Back to net control.
Twice it is. Have a good day, Greg, and thanks for checking in. Let's go to Rod, WD8KOB.
This is WD8KOB. Well, good morning, Matt. And let's see, my answer is 0. I don't do laundry. I have people. Take care, everybody, and stay warm. WD8KOB. Back to that.
Very good, Rod. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for checking in. Michael, KF8EBB.
Morning, Bill. Morning, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. Once a week for me, please. Thank you. Back to net control. KF8EBB.
Once it is. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Charlie, NA2B.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody on the net from Birdie 9 Tampa Bay. 61 this morning. Got some fog rolling in from the bay. That morning fog here in Florida is like a New York early morning snowfall. Get one every day just about in the winter. The question, Birdie tells me twice a week, and she would rather I did not help her. So, thanks for what you do. We're going to get out and try to do a little activation on Parks on the Air today. Back to you, N2BH and A2B.
saying you're a little bit of a hindrance helping with laundry. Good luck with the POTA. Thank you for checking in. Hope you have a great day. Let's see, this N2BH, Bill in Palmyra, New York, long Vicky, KE8VKY. The question today is, how many times a week do you do laundry? We have some more text check-ins. We'll acknowledge those, and then we'll take some general check-ins. We have Charles, KD2YUI, Anna, KD3AJN, Chris, KB8PLV, and Mark, KE2EDS. New stations come with their call sign twice.
Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. Here's 5 TRT. Here's 5 TRT.
W8 WHK. W8 WHK.
November 2 Victor Lima Kilo. N2 VLK.
KF4 OUP, Kilo Foxtrot 4, Oscar Uniform Papa.
Kilo November 4 Romeo Whiskey. Kilo November 4 Romeo Whiskey.
November 2, India, Sierra Kilo. November 2, India, Sierra Kilo. Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Portable. Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet. Victor Alpha 3, Tango Juliet.
Romeo 4, Golf, Zulu, Victor, in and out.
Okay, we'll acknowledge this list. From the top, we have James in the mobile, AA5JW, Clark, KK7DY, Kurt, N5DRT, Bill, W8WHK, Jeff, N2VLK, Byron, KF4OUP, Rudy, KN4RW, Bob, N2ISK, Tim, VE3TGN on portable, Jinzik, VA3KTJ, and Victor, KR4GZB was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. If we missed you, come with your call sign twice.
Kilo 2 Tango Victor. Kilo 2 Tango Victor.
Okay, we got Bob, K2TV. Let's go up to James in the mobile. How many times a week do you do laundry?
Well, good morning, Bill. Vicky, thank y'all for running it this morning. Morning Brew Crew. This is Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. James in Moblin to Houston for work today. It is chilly and incredibly windy out today. It gets some like 40-mile-an-hour gusts. Feel the truck being pushed across the freeway. Good times. To the question at hand. You know, laundry is probably, I'd say 2 days a week. I try to make it just 1 day a week, but I get irritated seeing those baskets half full on a Thursday, and I have been known to get a wild hair and start doing the laundry early. With that all say, 7-3, hand it back to net. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
All right, James, we'll put you down for 2, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Tim, VE3TGN.
Break.
Hi, good morning there. I think it's Jeff or Dick. I'm not sure. I just got up and that. Could definitely, you're always doing laundry there. And, you know, it's different. Somewhere she can mix and that and it. I live by myself and it's short, real short there. So I was in that head that thanks for being there. The lead, PG, and horrible in winter.
We appreciate you checking in every day and hope you have a great day. Breaking station, do you have an emergency?
Negative. Whiskey 2, CFR. Located over here in New York. Just want to know how the radio sound and sorry to interrupt the night.
You're sounding pretty good. Charles, KD2YUI, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody listening in on the brew. No set day specifically to do laundry, but if I average it out at about 3 days a week, on average. 73 out back to net control KD2, YUI.
Very good, Charles. Yeah, it's kind of the way I am. And when the basket's full, I do it. I don't have a set day. Have a great day. Anna, KD3AJN, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, everyone else in there this morning. Well, we do it about 6 times a week. Everybody have a great day. KD3AJN.
6 it is. Hope you guys have a good day, and thanks for checking in. Chris, KB8PLV.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, everyone on the net. Our basket gets full about once a week now that all 3 kids are gone. I'm allowed to start the laundry, but I certainly can't fold it. Apparently, my folding technique comes from the 80s when I was a teenager, so I've been banned from folding. Everyone have a good week ahead. This is KB8PLV, back to net.
Yeah, that's what you call shared responsibility. You get it started and she finishes it. Have a great day. One of our team members, part of the open mic night, Mark, KEPS, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki, and the rest of the crew. The answer to the question here is 2 times a week. Have a great day. KE2EDS.
Very good, Mark. Hope you have a good day. We'll talk to you shortly here. Clark, KK7DY.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and the rest of the brew crew. We do our laundry once. Back to net control, KK7GY.
Very good, Clark. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for stopping by. Kurt, N5DRT.
We do about once a week, and on the weekends, the electricity is supposed to be a little cheaper, but on the weekends, once a week, N5DRT.
Once a week it is, Kurt. Hope you have a great day. Bill, W8WHK, good morning.
Morning from Southwest Florida. It's balmy, 54 degrees, and foggy, very foggy. Our family, we do it twice a week. So in other words, I do it for the wife and I, and my son does his. And so the machines are running, the machines are running usually one whole day. Sometimes they split it up in 2 days. Twice a week. to net control. 7 threes.
Yeah, very good, Bill. Twice a week it is, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Jeff, N2VLK.
Good morning, everybody. I don't do laundry. My wife does laundry, and if there was 8 days in the week, she would do it 8 days. So nothing sits around here without being washed. With that, I'll turn it back to you, and I'll say 7-3. Hope everybody has a good day. N2VLK.
Well, we'll put you down for daily. Have a good day. Byron, KF4OUP.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew. This is Kilo Fox 4. I'm getting from Papa Byron here in Cape Coral. And I'm going to go with every day also. We got a big family of 8. And those machines are going off in the morning and in the afternoon. Every day. Dogs, one for the humans. We got 4 machines in this house, so just figure that one out. Anyways, back to net control. Good morning, guys.
Very good, Byron. I can see how the machines get a workout. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Rudy, KN4RW.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. KN4RW. I will have to say twice a week. The bio. I don't fold any clothes, so the YO took completely control of it. So with that, I send it back to net control. Y'all have a great morning. 73's to all. KN4RW back to net control.
Yeah, you get the easy job. Just throw it in, put the soap in, and let it go, and she takes care of the rest. Have a great day, Rudy. Bob, N2ISK.
Okay, good morning all. Bill, I have to say 4 times a week. I'm usually the only one here during the week, and even though there's only 3 of us here, 4 times a week. Because because I get to do it. Lucky me. We had snow yesterday, and today it's going to be up in the 50s, so here in New Jersey, so that's pretty rare too. There you go. Anyway, have a good day. Enjoy SK.
Oh, thank you, Bob. And yeah, Mother Nature can't make her mind up this year. It's kind of crazy. Been a very windy season. Have a great day. This N2BH. Let's go to Jinzik, VA3KTJ.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everyone on the net. Put me down for twice a week. Actually, I don't do laundry myself, but my wife does laundry. But I saw her lying in the laundry machine twice a week. Everybody have a great day. The W3 call, that's the night control to me. VA3KTJ.
Twice it is, Jinzik. Hope you have a great day yourself, and thank you for stopping by. Bob, K2TV, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the crew. Well, generally twice a week. Everyone have a good day. This is K2TV.
Very good, Bob. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for checking in. Kale, N9KO.
Well, good morning to everyone on the net. I do laundry twice a week. Back to net control.
Very good, Kale. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Just a reminder, the question of the day is, how many times a week do you do laundry? Let's go to Greg, KJ5LJJ. Good morning.
That's sufficient. Back to you, Nick Control.
Yeah, we only caught last part of that, Greg. What was your answer?
Twice a week. Twice a week.
Twice it is, Greg. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Up next, one of our facilitators, Andy, W2RBC. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and everyone on the Morning Brew. I do my laundry about 3 times a week. Normally more often in the summertime, though. Back to Net Control, 73 to all, W2RBC.
Very good, Randy. Hope you have a great day, and let's go to Mark and 0CKV.
Morning, Bill, Vicki, the rest of the brew crew, everybody else on the net. Once a week. Everybody have a great Monday. And 0CKV back to net.
Well, thank you, Mark. Hope you have a good day yourself and appreciate you checking in. We'll acknowledge Gil, K4GDS, and Ale, K8BAC via the text line, which is 716-317-9050, or you can email your call sign, text at ecr.radio. Let's take some more check-ins. Come with your call signs twice.
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo.
Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Kilo, Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Kilo. Whiskey 8, Romeo Charlie Yankee. Whiskey 8, Romeo Charlie Yankee.
KM7BIO, Kilo Mike 7, Bravo India.
Yankee, Bravo, Kilo Oscar 4, Whiskey Delta Foxtrot, KO4, WDF, Lee Mobile.
KJ5, MEL, Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Echo Lima, Jose, in Austin, Texas. In and out.
All right, let's pull up there, acknowledge this list. Just had Jose, KJ5MEL was in and out. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great day. We have Lee, KO4WDF. We had a station with a YBS. Could you give us your call sign?
Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra. 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
We got you, Bill. Vicky had it correct before I finished talking. JC, KM7BIO, Donald, W8RCY, Chuck, KE8PMK, and Frank, KJ5DXB. Anybody else? Call sign twice.
KR4CKC, KR4CKC.
Okay, we got Bill, KR4CKC, and we have David via the text line, N6QDY. Let's go to our mobile lead, KO4WDF. How many times a week do you do laundry? We do it twice a week. With little kids, there's always something to wash. KO4WDF. Oh, yes. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Let's go up to Gil, K4GDS.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, everyone on the brew. It's probably about once a week, although like we said earlier in the summer, that probably twice a week. And just want to remind everyone, if you have an M1KE, if one of those showed up under the Christmas tree last week, we've got the event for you this Saturday, the 3rd at 4 p.m. in the afternoon in the Zoom room. Kind of an open, Ask an Elmer, Be an Elmer for the M1KE. So come out and join us. K4GDS, back to net.
Very good, Gil. Yeah, I forgot to write that down, and should be very interesting and help. Thank you very much. Let's go to another team member, Al, K8BAC. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Bill, Vicki, everybody on the net. Probably twice a week, really. It's kind of one of them deals when the laundry basket's full, you go throw it in the laundry or in the washing machine. So I'd say probably twice a week would be about right. Everybody have a good one. We'll catch you back here in the morning, KBAC.
Very good, Al. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for checking in. Frank, KJ5DXB.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, everybody in the brew crew. Put me down for twice. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for the check-in. KJ5DXB. Back to you, Bill.
Twice it is, Frank. Hope you have a great day. Chuck, KE8PMK.
Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Kilo. Good morning, all on the brew crew today, and good morning, Net Controls. And we do laundry here, once a week sometimes, once every couple of weeks other times. It's just me and the wife, and we don't get stuff too dirty, so we try and take it easy on the equipment, on the clothes, and on the environment. KE8PMK, back to Net Control, 7-3 all.
Very good, Chuck. Thanks for checking in, and hope you have a great day. Donald, WARCY.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Miss Vicki. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas out there on the brew crew. I do laundry twice a month. 1 week is bedding, towels, things like that. And then the other week is all clothing, and I just make a day of it. And that's about it here, because I'm a retired senior living alone in a senior campus. Everybody have a great day. W8RCY, back to Net Control.
Very good, Donald. Hope you have a great day and appreciate checking in. JC, KM7BIO.
Hey, good morning, everybody on the brew. Yeah, like everybody else sounds like, I got enough clothes to try to keep it to once a week, but, you know, depending on the time of year and what's going on, sometimes it goes to twice a week. When I was washing my daughter's clothes, it'd be 3-4 times a week, but she's learned a new trick of doing her own laundry, so I'm back to once a week. KM7BIO, back to Net Control.
Very good, JC. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. VA3YBS.
Good morning. And the rest of the brew crew. We do laundry about once a week.
Not on a definite schedule, but whenever it's needed. 73 to all, this is VACY. Back to you.
Very good, Bill. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for checking in with us. Another Bill, KR4CKC. Good morning.
Another beautiful day in the village, except it's extremely foggy here, but cool, going up to the high 70s. Put me down for twice a week, Friday being the heavy-duty day. KR4CKC, you'll have a great day and a happy new year.
Twice it is. Thanks for checking in, and hope you have a good New Year's also, Bill. David, N6QDY.
Hey, good morning, Bill, Vicky, the Brew Crew, and everybody in the Zoom control room, and CDY on the same side of the clock as you guys. I'm in sunny Florida, and checking in on the right time. Anyways, put me down for 3 times a week. 3 times a week, or my wife does it 3 times a week. I just help her carry the basket and all that good stuff. Flying back today. So everybody have a great day. Back to Mexico and 6 CDY in Kissimmee, Florida.
Very good, David. Hope you had a good time, and safe travels back home, and hope there's no delays for you. Let's see, we'll acknowledge some more text check-ins. We have Jeff, KG8QP, Andy, W2AJR, Jim, NW4Q, Norm, NY1US, and Tim, KQ4EFY. Let's take a few more general check-ins, and we'll run them all together. Call signs twice.
E2VAW, Victor Echo 2, Victor Alpha Whiskey.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Zulu X-Ray, KC5CZX Mobile.
BLT, W2BLT. N3LLY, N3LLY.
8 Whiskey, Julia Lima, in and out.
KR4 AEG.
WA1D, WA1D.
All right, let's hold up there. We'll acknowledge this list. We have Renee, VE2VAW, Daryl on the mobile, KC5CZX, Scott, W2BLT, Glenn, N3LLY, Florin in the mobile, K5YNU. Just want to verify an in and out station. Was it N8JWL?
November 8, we just landed.
Okay, Jay, we got it. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great day. We have Charles, KR4AEG, and Daryl, WA1D. Via text line, we have Johnny, KQ4UHS. Let's go to Daryl on the mobile, KC5ZZX. How many times a week do you do laundry?
Good morning to everybody on the... Let me try that again. Good morning to everybody on the brew. KC5CZX. Once a week there, Sir. Once a week.
Very good, Daryl. Week it is. Hope you have a great day. Florin, K5YNU. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, everyone on the Morning Brew crew. 3 times a week. With 3-year-old in the house, it's a must, my wife says. So, back to the net control, everyone. Have a blast Monday. Make some great memories, and if we don't talk again until next year, Happy New Year, everyone. K5YNU Mobile.
Very good, Florence. 3 days a week it is, and Happy New Year's to you. Let's go up top of the list. Let's see, this is N2BH. Let's go to Jeff, KG8QP.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the net. Go ahead and put me down for 2. That's probably about average for 2 times a week. So with that, everybody have a great New Year's. Back to net, KG8QP.
Very good, Jeff. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for stopping by. Andy, W2AJR. Hope we'll see you at the meeting tonight.
Yep, you should, Bill. This is W2AJR. For me, it's twice a week. Day 1 is towels and bedding. Day 2 is clothes. Everybody have a great day.
Twice a week it is. Have a good day, Andy. I'll see you later. Jim, NW4Q.
Morning, Bill and Vicky. Twice here. Have a nice day.
Twice it is. Have a good day, Jim. Appreciate you checking in. Norm, NY1US. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, Bill and Vicky and everybody on the brew crew this morning. And we do our laundry probably about twice a week. So that's that. Nice and exciting. Everybody have a great day and stay safe in the weather out there. NY1US, back to that.
Yeah, we haven't got the winds yet. I guess over Buffalo way they're getting it, and it'll be here soon. Have a good day, Norm. Tim, KQ4EFY.
Thank you, Bill and Vicky. This is KQ4EFY, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina, and I do laundry once a week. Back to net control.
Very good, Tim. Hope you have a great day and appreciate you being here. Renee, V2VAW, good morning.
Morning, Bill and Vicky. I made laundry 1 time a week. That's enough because I don't work. Okay, thank you for giving me the mic, and I give a 73 to all station.
Well, thank you, Renee. Once a week it is, and hope you have a great day. Up next, one of our team members and short timer, Scott, W2BLT. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill, and I can verify the winds have hit Buffalo. We do it once a week, and we've already gone out this morning and did the weekly grocery shopping, so I don't have to go anywhere. Everybody have a good day. We'll talk to you in the morning. This is W2BLT.
Very good, Scott. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Glenn, N3LLY.
Hey, good morning, Bill, Vicky. Thanks for what you're doing there. Good morning to the rest of the crew. Our household does laundry twice a week.
17 dBi.
My wife had it her way, it would be
So you pretty much cut that
more than
2
that,
for
but
dB.
put us down for 2.
So
Back to
you're
you,
looking at what, 9, 8, 8.5, something like that. Would be a little higher than that, like around 10 or 11, 10 point. But, and then the frequency there, of course, I'm not too keen, but I haven't looked at it. I just glimpsed at it there, Graham, so I'll look at it.
Somebody must have grabbed the wrong mic or something there. Very good, Glenn. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Let's see. Let's go to Charles, KR4AEG.
We'll be down for one time. One time a week does me pretty good. KR4AEG back in net control.
Very good, Charles. Once a week it is. Have a great day. Daryl, WA1D.
Good morning, all. Well, in a statistical situation where you either do a graph or a bell-shaped curve of this answer, I'm going to screw you up because I'm going to say 7 once per day. There you go. Have a good day, everybody. WA1D.
Very good, Daryl. We'll put you in the daily column. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Johnny, KQ4UHS. KQ4UHS. Johnny, you with us?
Good morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. I tried to key up there just a second ago, but had the keypad lock on my M1KE. Anyway, we all do our laundry separately at the house, and once a week for each one of us. So that's about it. Thanks for doing the net. 7-3, everyone on the net. KQ4 UHS.
Very good, Johnny, and I don't know if you heard the announcement earlier. On the 3rd at 4 p.m. in the Zoom room, there's going to be one M1KE, not really a presentation, but Gil K4GDS is going to hold a get-together and discussion and set up some stuff for the M1KE on the 3rd at 4 p.m. Richard, N4RSM.
This is N4RSM. Good morning to everyone on the Brew Crew. We do laundry twice a week. Back to you.
Twice it is. Hope you have a good day, Richard. Thank you for checking in. Bob, KQ8U.
Morning, Bill, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. It's once a week for me. Have a good day. KQ8U. Back to that.
Very good, Bob. Once it is. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for checking in. Well, that'll do it for me today. I'd like to thank everybody for checking in. Hope you have a great Monday. And we'll turn it over to Jeff, KU0GKF. It's all yours.
Well, thank you, Bill. Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff, KE0GKF. I'm located in Omaha, Nebraska. We're starting off at a balmy 10 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. So nice and cold outside. Winds are blowing still, has been for the last couple of days. Been getting gusts up to 60 miles per hour. We're ready for another round of check-ins. Anywhere, anyone, twice and slowly, please, for Vicky.
Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Sierra Uniform. Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Sierra Uniform.
Kilo 4, Delta India Yankee. Kilo 4, Delta India Yankee.
This is Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot, Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Whiskey 5, Delta Bravo Sierra. Whiskey 5, Delta Bravo Sierra.
November 8, Hotel Lima, November. November 8, Hotel Lima, November.
Kilo 8 Victor Delta, Kilo 8 Victor Delta.
Okay, we'll go with this list here. We had K8VD Michael, N8HLN Mike, W5DBS David, VA3CRF Vern, KK4DIYG, ESU Paul, and let's go to Paul. Good morning in Lancaster, New York. KE2CSU. How about that laundry, Paul? How many times a week do you do your laundry?
KE2CSU, this is Paul in Lancaster, New York. Pretty windy here. My wife does laundry every week. Once towels and stuff, and the next week a regular laundry. Back to you.
Alrighty, Paul. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Have a great week. Gene in Homosassa, Florida, KK4DIY.
Good morning. This is KK4DIY Gene in Homosassa. My wife does laundry once a week. Over KK4DIY.
All right, Gene. Have a good one. Yeah, I do it once a week, too. For a single guy, it doesn't generate much more laundry than that. Have a good morning. Vern, up in Canada, VA3CRF.
Good morning, Jeff and Vicky and everybody on the net. Thanks for picking me up. Out for a walk. It's about 33 degrees. Very light snow falling. But boy, did we get a lot of freezing rain yesterday. And got to avoid all the puddles here. Thursday, the question of the day, 2 times a week. We do laundry twice a week. Hope everyone has a great... Thanks for doing it, Jeff. VA3CRF.
All right, Vern. Happy New Year, sir. Let's go to David in Houston, Texas, W5DBS.
Big Texas howdy. Once a week for me, and then my wife seems to do it twice a week. So put us down for 3 times a week. Back to the net. Enjoy it, folks.
Big 3 it is, David. Have a good week ahead. Mike in Grove Point Park, Michigan, N8HLN.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and the crew. Had pretty good wind blowing through here last night and still going on, so temperature dropped 30 degrees in 8 hours. So it was an event. We do it once a week. Wife does it once a week, so there you have it. Everyone have a great week. Back to net, N8HLN.
All right, Mike, we appreciate you stopping by. Michael in Katy, Texas, K8VD.
Good morning, everybody. It's once a week for me. Everybody have a great week. Back to Nick.
All right, Michael, have a good one down there in Texas. Let's go over to India. Pranav, hopefully I pronounced that right. Pranav, VU3VWV. I'm not sure if you were in and out, but I'll try one more time. Vicky wasn't sure if you were an IO this morning. VU3VWV.
We'll put him as an in and out this morning. Let's go to Alan by the text line in Princeton, Carolina, KD4CHT.
Good morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. I'd say once a week. Every once in a while I might have to go it twice a week, but the answer will be once a week. KD4CHT.
All right, Alan. Have yourself a great morning. Ariel, down in Florida, W4RHC.
Hey, good morning, Paul. This is Whiskey 4 Romeo, 3rd Charlie in the mobile. I hope that everybody had a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year coming right up in a few more days. Back to work, I guess. And I do my own, and so maybe once a week or so, as soon as I see that basket full, I do it. Get it out of the way. I have to wear uniform here at Publix. So, for sure, once a week. This is Whiskey 4 in the mobile, I-75, Gainesville, Florida, 73 Stewart.
All righty, Ariel. Mobile safely out there. We had an Evan and Bob come in via the text line. By the way, the text line is 716-317-9050. Just put your call sign in your phone, and Vicki will get you on the log, if you're going to stick around, not for IOs. Let's add to those two that came in via the text line. Twice and slowly, please. Anybody, anywhere.
Romeo 4, Foxtrot Hotel, Quebec. Kilo, Romeo 4, Foxtrot Hotel, Quebec. N5GI, N5GI. Romeo W2OFR. W2 KJB. Kilo, Echo 8, India, White November. Yes. Philip from Alabama. Good morning. Yes. Philip from Alabama. Good morning.
Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Mike November, KE8SMN. Good morning. In and out today.
This is Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Zulu Golf, Scott and Waterford, Wisconsin.
This is Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha X-Ray Charlie. Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha X-Ray Charlie, mobile.
Okay, we'll go with this list here, working our way from up. We have a couple of mobile stations in there. Lewis, you were mobile, KJ5AXC, so hang tight, you'll be one of the first up. KD9OZG, Scott, KE8SMN. Jeff, you were an in and out from Rochester Hills, Michigan. Happy New Year, have a great week ahead. KR4IHJ, Philip, you were a mobile, you're going to be up first, so hang tight. W2KJV, Tony. W2OFR, Mark. N5OZG, Joe, you were an IO this morning in Louisiana. Have a great day. N5GI, Rick. K4PJM, Perry. KR4FHQ, Bill. KC2JZE, Bob. And KE9DFF, Evan. Let's do our mobile stations first. Philip, good morning. KR4IHJ. Philip, how many times a week do you do your laundry?
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Looking for a prosperous and safe New Year.
Usually about once a week. Don't have to wash it too frequent. Really enjoy the Brew Crew. Enjoy Coast Reflector. Fairly new here. Only had my license for about going on 3 weeks now. But back to you.
All right, Philip. Well, welcome to the hobby. You're going to enjoy yourself. Great fun. Check into the brew more often. Good hearing you out there this morning. This was your first check-in, it looks like. We would love to hear more from you. Have a great day. Let's go to our other mobile station, Lewis in Houston, Texas, KJ5AXC. Good morning, Lewis.
Good morning, Brew Crew. Once a week on Thursday. No work on the weekends. Bad. I hope everybody has a healthy New Year. 73 KJ5AXC.
All right, Lewis, motor safely out there. That gets done with the mobiles there. Let's go to the top of the list to Evan in Milton, Wisconsin, KE9DFF. Over to you, Evan.
Good morning, everybody. KE9DFF here. The wife does a couple loads a week. Just depends on, kid loads and everything else. So, but like I said, couple loads a week. Went to bed. It was raining. Woke up with anywhere between 2 and 3 inches of snow on the ground here. So, back to work I go. Kilo Echo 9 down to Fox.
All right, well, stay warm and have a great. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go to Bob in Hamburg, New York, KC2JZE.
Good morning to all in that. When the basket's full, which is about twice a week, that's when we do the laundry around here. Have a great day, everyone. Back to net, KC2JZE.
All right, Bob, Happy New Year. We'll have to do cars next. How many times do you wash your car a week or a month? Bill in Leesburg, Florida, KR4FHQ.
Wait, 1 day for towels and bedding and 1 day for clothes. Everyone have a Happy New Year's. KR4FHQ.
Isn't it nice, Bill, to get in a bed with all your sheets and your blankets and everything's washed, the pillowcases? It's a great feeling. I fall asleep. Have a great morning. Perry in Leesburg, Florida, K4PJM. Good morning, Perry.
Good morning, Jeff and Vicki and everybody on the brew here this morning. Well, I'm involved somewhat with laundry, and thank God she's doing better. I'd probably get in trouble for this. Anyways, we do about 2 loads a week, and that's all we really need to do. Hope everybody had a fantastic holiday, and please have a safe and happy New Year. K4, PJM, back to net.
All right, Perry, thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year. Rick in the Villages, Florida, N5GI.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicki, and the rest of the group. Oh, it's a very foggy 55 degrees here in the Villages this morning, but nice otherwise. And we do laundry at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times. We don't like to let it pile up, and since we have machines right in the house, it's easy to keep up with it. And that's it for us. Hope everybody has a good week. This is N5GI. Back to net.
All righty, Rick, have yourself a fine week ahead. Mark, heading to Connecticut, W2OF. Mark, are you still with us? W2OFR. Well, Mark, I'm not sure if that was you, but if it was, your signal is pretty weak and fuzzy, and you have a great week. Let's go to Tony, one of our network facilitators in Mississauga, Florida, W2KJV.
W2KJV. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, all on Morning Brew. Jeff, probably 3 times a week here. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's W2KJV.
Three it is, Tony. Happy New Year. Let's go to Scott in Waterford, Wisconsin, KD9 OZG.
Good morning to everybody on the brew. It's 23 degrees out here. Got a dusting of snow last night, and the wind is blowing it around like crazy right now. Laundry, I'm semi-retired, so when I'm working in the summertime, I do it maybe twice a week. In the wintertime, I'm not working. Maybe once a week. Back to that KD9 OZG.
All right, Scott. Happy New Year to you. We'll talk to you next time. We're ready for another round of check-ins. Don't forget that text line at 716-317-9050, and just simply put your call in your phone and avoid the pileups, and Vicky will get you in there. Twice and slowly, please. Anyone, anywhere.
W8BPD. Whiskey 8, Bravo, Papa Delta.
KF8, DIC. KF8, Detroit Rock City.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie. That's November 3, Mike Delta Charlie.
Echo Mike, W2EM.
Kilo Quebec 4, Uniform Zulu Golf, KG4, UZG, in and out. Good morning, everyone.
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo, in and out.
F0EMC.
November Whiskey 3 United. In and out.
Okay, good list there, but we missed a few, and if I missed you, we're going to call for you. So far we've got NW3U, David. We had a station KFO MC, something like that. KFO MC. Correct your call sign for us.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Victor Mike Charlie.
Okay, we've got it, Timothy. Thanks for correcting that for us. KI5PMI, Bill, you were an IO this morning from Hobbs, New Mexico. Have a great week ahead. KO4MMK, Jeff. KQ4UZG, Ken, you were an IO this morning. Have a great week. W2EM, Chuck. N3MDC, Michael. KF8, DRC, Jack. WA8, CLG, Doug. And at the top of the list, we've got W8, BPD, Brian from Warren, Michigan. Hey, Brian, what's going on and how many times a week do you do laundry? Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning to the rest of the brew crew. My wife doesn't work on Friday, and she usually does the laundry on Friday while I'm at work. Everybody have a good morning and a Happy New Year coming up. W8 BPD back to net control.
Alrighty, Brian. Happy New Year. Doug via the text line in Homosassa, Florida, WA8CLG. Doug, what say you?
WA8CLG in Homosassa. Good morning, everybody. And I do my laundry. Not afraid to stretch it out a little if the basket's not too full. But that's my story. Everybody have a good day. Tony, good morning. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Back to you, Jeff.
Alrighty, Doug. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for stopping by. Jack in Rochester, Michigan, KF8, Detroit Rock City. Over to you.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, we do once a week. Once a week for that. And Jeff, have a good New Year. KF8, Detroit Rock City.
Well, Jack, you do the same, and I raise my hot cup of coffee to you this morning. Cheers, my friend. Happy New Year. We'll see you on the other side. Michael from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, N3MDC.
Well, good morning, Jeff. It's good to hear from you again. Jeff, I heard you give your call sign the other day. I think I remember you from years ago. You used to check into my 220 rack cheers net when I first moved back here from Colorado, so it's good to finally find you again. I wanted to let you know that. But I have a lady that comes to my house to picks up my laundry every Wednesday. But she's been coming now on Friday and Saturday because of the holidays, so she'll be back on schedule next Wednesday. But Jeff, it's good to finally hear from you again from years ago. So finally found you here on the East Coast Reflector. So back to you, Jeff. This is N3MDC.
Well, Michael, amazing. I remember that from years ago. Yeah, good to hear you again. Happy New Year to you. And check in. We've got you down at 4 check-ins on the Morning Brew. Let's get that number up there. We'd love to hear from you again. And look good hearing from you, my friend. Happy New Year. Chuck in Lancaster, New York, W2EM.
Good morning, everyone. Chuck right now down in Lake Placid, Florida, where it's like 62 degrees, going up to 80 today. Looks like another nice day. Anyway, we do about 3 loads a week, maybe over 2 days. It's about it, about 3 loads. So back to that control, W2EM.
All right. Have a good week ahead. Let's go to our lucky 100th check-in. That's you, Jeff, in Apopka, Florida, KO4MMK. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, everybody. I think we do 2 loads a week. I should do it, most cases. KO4MM.
Alrighty, Jeff. Happy New Year to you. My name is Jeff, KE0GKF, with Vicky on the log, KE8VKY. Remember, you can join us in the Zoom room. You just go to our website, eastcoastreflector.com. All one word, of course. Put that in your URL line in your browser, eastcoastreflector.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, you click on Zoom room, and you'll be whisked away and join the rest of us in the Zoom room this morning. Let's go to Timothy in Lincoln, Nebraska. Tim, my friend, next door neighbor, about an hour away, just talked to you last night, if I'm not mistaken. KF0VMC, Timothy, over to you in Lincoln.
Talked to you yesterday. Yeah, I think we do our laundry about twice a week. And I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year, and thanks again, Jeff.
Vicky, and the Brew Crew. We'll talk to you again later. We're clear.
All right, Timothy, good hearing you again for checking in from the state's capital, Lincoln, Nebraska. Have a good day. David in Garner, North Carolina, NW3U.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and everybody out there. Hope everybody had a nice Christmas and look forward to a good year's. As far as the laundry question goes, not more than once a week, and sometimes we can stretch it more than that. You know, I don't work anymore, and I have a whole bunch of work clothes I used to wear for work. I can stretch it out a long time. Have a good day, and thanks for having me in here this morning, and we'll try to check in with you tomorrow. 7-3's NW3U.
All righty, David, thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year. We've got Gary, George, and Scott that came in via the text line while we were taking those check-ins. Let's add to that list right now. Anyone from anywhere, please come all sign twice and slowly. That's Vicky.
Charlie 0 Yankee Victor, repeat, Alpha Charlie 0 Yankee Victor, Mike in Colorado.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot Alpha Sierra, Washington. That is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot Alpha Sierra. In and out, please.
Hello, Charlie 3 Foxtrot Golf Delta.
You1 Foxtrot, Juliet Foxtrot, W1 FJF, in and out.
November 7 Foxtrot Golf Papa and 7FGP.
Kilo November 4, Two-Tone Blue, KN4, TTB. Kilo Golf 4, Golf Kilo Yankee, KG4, GKY, in and out, please. Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Zulu Mike. Okay, we'll go with this list here. We just had a station that might have been mobile. You had a pretty scratchy signal. This is the last station, something like an RM in your call. Clarify that for us. Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Mike. Okay, is it KC5RM, is that right? KC5RZM. Okay, waiting for it to load there. Clifford, looks like KC5RZM. We're going to go with you first because your signal is pretty poor, but let me call off the rest of these real quick. K4ITA, Leo, KG4, GKY. Dwayne, you were an IO this morning from South Carolina. Have a good day. KN4, TTB, Steve. N7FGP, Scott. W1FJF, Frederick from Tennessee, you were an IO. Happy New Year. Ray, KC3FGD, KF8FAS, Christopher, you were an IO. Take care, have a good week. We had Mike, AC0YV, KY4NB, Scott, AG5CC, George, and at the top, ZFH, Gary. Let's go to Clifford first. Your signal's pretty marginal, so we're going to call you as mobile. KC5RZM, good morning, Clifford. How many times a week do you do your laundry?
At least 7.
7. All right. I think you might be the guy with the most today. I'd have to go look again up on the pie chart with 7. Clifford, looks like you're new to the system too as well. Welcome to the East Coast Reflector and the Morning Brew. Check us out at eastcoastreflector.com. And if you have a current email at URZ, you'll get a welcome letter from us. Check in more often. We'll talk to you later, and Happy New Year. Let's go to the top of the list to Gary in Woodhaven, Michigan, N8ZFH. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and the crew, and put us down for 5 days a week, please. And N8ZFH, back to net.
All right, Gary, it is, and you have yourself a Happy New Year. George in Batesville, Arkansas, AG5CC.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody else out there. I'm going to have to be honest here. I don't know. I do clothes 0 times. I always have clean clothes. And if AB5SC, my wife, wakes up and hears this or something, I have to tell the truth. So I do it 0. Anyway, here in Batesville, Arkansas, where yesterday morning it was 72 degrees, and this morning it's 27, so quite the flip-flop. Anyway, hello everybody on the East Coast Net, and that's all I have, AG5CC.
Well, George, if you don't know how many times you do it and your wife does it, she is a keeper. Happy New Year. Scott in Memphis, Tennessee, KY4NB.
KY4NB here from Land Elvis and Barbecue. Well, hi there to George. I grew up in Conway, Arkansas. Good to hear him this morning, and yep, his wife there would be a keeper. No more than once a week on the laundry. I just washed the dog's comforter blanket here, getting ready for the cool weather we're having today. I did that yesterday, I think. So anyway, it's all good to go. And same weather as George there, from hot to cold in a few hours period there, Jeff. Thanks for doing the net. Hi to everybody out there in Radio Land, and thanks to Miss Vicky and everybody, Godfather behind the scenes that makes it all work. KY4NB, back to net.
All righty, Scott. Glad to get your day started this morning. You have a great weekend. Let's go to Mike, AC0YV. Good morning, Mike.
Well, unlike the other gentleman, my wife does the laundry, but I suppose we do 4 or 5 loads a week. I want to give a quick shout out to the NBC3 Mike there. I heard a little bit ago. He used to live in Colorado. I used to talk to him once in a while. So it's good to hear him on there. Anyway, thanks a lot. AC0YV.
Yeah, it's good to hear people out there we've talked to in the past. Always good to hear them coming around on the ECR. Mike, have a great week. Ray, heading over to Pennsylvania, KC3FGD.
The XYL does it once a week. A beautiful morning starting here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. They're talking 50 degrees today, so I may go up to the gardens and cut back my asparagus. Everyone have a great day. Back to Jeff and
somebody else was coming in? Okay. Well, happy asparagus cutting, and you have yourself a great week ahead. Happy New Year. Scott in Jamestown, New York, 7 FGP.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and everyone out there on the net today. I don't know, it just magically appears. No, actually I do it about once a week. So, anyhow, thanks for doing the net.
Ever seen a single guy sock drawer like myself there, Scott? You know, it's just, they're not folded. They're just all thrown in there from the washing machine. But they're clean. Have a great morning. Steve in Largo, Florida, KN4TTB.
Morning, Jeff, Bill, Vicky, and the crew. Well, we definitely shoot for about once a week, but I'd be lying if I didn't say it makes it deep into the second week sometimes. Hope everybody had a great Christmas and a safe New Year. KN4TTB. Back to you, Jeff.
Happy New Year, Steve. We'll talk to you next time. Heading to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, who I know is quite a bit warmer than me at 10 degrees here in Omaha. K4ITA. Good morning, Leo.
Good morning. Good morning, Jeff and Vicky. Yep, good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. A bit warmer here, even if it's cool for South Florida. 67 degrees at this time, but not a cloud in the sky. Great day flying for Carlos. And, well, I checked with the boss, and my wife said about let's say three times a week. Everybody a great day. Happy New Year. K4ITA.
3 times a week it is, Leo. Happy New Year. Let's go to Carlos, who is, in fact, up next. Leo was just talking about you there, Carlos. Good morning in Hollywood, Florida, 1 CBM.
In the house, we do laundry. It's usually Sunday mornings, and we end up folding Monday mornings if I'm here, which I'm here, and I'm going to be folding, so don't laugh. It's N1CBM. Back to you, Jeff.
Carlos, have yourself a great week ahead, sir. The text line, everyone, is 716-317-9050. Put that in your phone. Put in your call sign in the text line there, and that's all you put in is your call. Vicky will get you on the log. Let's go for another round of check-ins right now. We just had by the text line come in while I was talking there. Mike, by the text line. Let's add to that. Anywhere, anyone, twice, and slowly.
Number 4, Kilo Hotel Zulu, N4 kilohertz. I'll be in and out.
Kilo Delta 8, Mike Golf November. Kilo Delta 8, Mike Golf November.
Victor Alpha 3, Zulu Delta, Zach and Windsor.
4, Papa Whiskey Juliet. Kilo 4, Papa Whiskey Juliet.
Whiskey Bravo 5 India Tango, WB5ITT.
November 1, Whiskey Echo Bravo, and 1 WEB.
KC1, FKD,
Kilo Juliet 5,
Kilo
Juliet,
Charlie 1, Sierra, Kilo Bravo,
Juliet
5,
Juliet,
Mobile.
Whiskey Victor, in and out, please.
Okay, we just had two stations double with each other, and Vicky's got we missed one. We had KJ5DB or DXB Frank from Sugarland come in. There was another station with him with a WV in your call. WV. Give us your call sign again.
Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Whiskey Victor. Brandon and Tomball. In and out, please.
November Alpha number 2 Fox, any in and out.
Okay, I'll grab the reflector here. N82F, you just came in, Antonio, IO. Have a great week ahead. And KJ5JWV, thanks for correcting your call for us, Brandon, in Tomball, Texas, and you were in IO as well. Happy New Year. Let's see. Called KJ5DXB, KC1SKB, Allen, N1WEB Web, WB5ITT, Chris, KC2JPQ, Frank, KK4, PWJ, Brad, VA3ZDD, Zach, KD8MGN, Kurt, N4KHZ, John from Rochester, New York. You were in IO this morning. John, Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by. And at the top of the list is you, Mike, in Farmington, Michigan. KF8CQP. What about that laundry, Mike? How many times a week do you do it?
I'm once a week. Of course, it's my job to do the heavy lifting, bring it up and downstairs. My wife folds it. We have a nice little system going with the two of us. Back to you.
If I could get somebody to fold my towels, that would be great. You don't want to see my towel closet, but they're clean. Have a good day. Kurt in Fenton, Michigan, KD8MGN, good morning.
Good morning, this is Kilo Delta 8 Mike Golf November. Kurt Mobile in Wixom, Michigan right now, 22 degrees Fahrenheit, and windy, 25 mile an hour coming out of the west, northwest. Twice a week for me. Back to net control, thank you, 88 MGN.
Kurt, have yourself a fine week ahead. Thanks for stopping by. We had Zach, VA3ZDD from up in Canada. Good morning, Zach.
Good morning to everyone on net. This is Zach in Windsor, Ontario. It's nice and cold today. I don't know exactly what it is. Probably negative or something. Woke up to snow, some rainstorms last night. Woke up to snow. Laundry, I try and do it once or twice a week. It's just me living at home, but I have a Great Dane who loves to jump up and give hugs, so I end up with lots of muddy poppers on all my clothes. Good day to everyone, and have a happy New Year. 7-3 to all, back to net control. This is Zach, VA3ZDD.
All right, Zach, stay warm. Yeah, we're getting the northerlies from you there, just south of you here in Omaha. Take care. Brandon, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, KK4PWJ.
More than I do. I let it get to the point that I'm considering re-wearing some clothes. I've got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, so their laundry gets done a lot, but mine tends to get missed. And here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, it's 61.9 degrees with gusts at about 5 miles an hour. Humid, which is weird. It's a very strange Christmas for us. It'll be nice and cold tonight, back in the 20s. Which is what it should be. But that's pretty much it for me. This is KK4PWJ. Back to net.
All right, Brad. Yeah, that's some swinging temperatures there for sure in the Carolinas. My father lived out there when he was alive.
out in the Carolinas, and yeah, that would do that one. I visited him a few times. Have a good one. Frank in Lancaster, New York, KC2 JPQ.
Good morning, Jeff and Vicky and everybody on the brew. Once a week for the laundry, Jeff, and I won't talk to you till next year, so I'll see you on the flip side, I guess. And very Happy New Year. And everybody out there listening, Happy New Year to all of you. So I'll send it back to the net, KC2 JPQ.
All right, Frank, if I don't talk to you, Happy New Year to you as well. And don't forget, though, Frank, New Year's Eve, East Coast time from 8 until midnight East Coast time. We're going to be having everybody, we're going to get the whole East Coast Reflector family together, and so everyone else out there listening as well. New Year's Eve, we're going to have a big New Year's Eve party here on the EBR. We'll be talking to people for 4 hours from 8 until midnight East Coast time. And so, Frank, maybe we'll talk to you again there if you're not out partying or doing other stuff. Have a great day. Chris in Beaumont, Texas, WB5, ITT. What about that launch, Chris?
Oh, good morning, sir. You, Ms. Vicky, and the rest of the Morning Brew. With me, it's about every other week. We close, and I just wait for the hamper to fill up. A little chilly down here in southeast Texas this morning. Had a front blow through. It was 53, now it's down to 44, and we're looking for a low of 30 tomorrow night, and even colder the next night. So, big change from last week. Sure didn't feel like Christmas. It's 75 degrees. At least B5 IGT back to that.
Yeah, I hear that, Chris. Well, we're at 10, so don't feel too bad. Have a good morning. Webb in Collierville, Tennessee, N1 WEB.
Thank you, Jeff and Vicky, and good morning to the net. You can put me down for once a week, and that seems to keep things good and close on our back here. 28 degrees in Collierville, Tennessee, coming down from 70 yesterday, and the temperatures are going to continue to fall into the lower 20s today. But it's a beautiful sunny day, so we enjoy that. And I do hope to check into the net on New Year's Eve. That sounds like a lot of fun. We check in once an hour, every hour, if it's permitted. N1 WEB, back to the net.
Yeah, Webb, it'll be fun. You know, we'll be talking to people how their last year was, 2025 for them, just whatever is on the table. We'll be talking to people for 4 hours straight. So, yeah, the more the merrier. Everyone, get your family and everyone together, third party, track, everybody. Let's get the ECR family together from 8 to midnight here on New Year's Eve. Webb, have a good day. Ellen in Essex Junction, Vermont, KC1 SKB. KC1 SKB, Alan, are you still with us this morning? As an in and out this morning, let's go to Frank in Sugarland, Texas, KJ5DXB. KJ5DXB, Frank, you still with us out there? Well, we'll put Frank in as an in and out. Let's go to Charles in Selden, New York, W2CJM.
the crew. As far as it gets done, I don't do it. My wife does it, so I have no idea, but it's done almost every other day. Thanks for doing the net. Have a great day.
All right, Charles, Happy New Year. Don in Hollywood, Florida, W4PPX. Morning, Jeff. Crew this morning. Put me down for, once a week. Looking forward to New Year's Eve. Going to be checking in. 7-3, hope everybody has a good day. W4PPX, back to you. All righty, Don. We'll talk to you on New Year's Eve. Same in the same bat channel right here on ECR. Daryl in Concord, New Hampshire, WB1DXN.
Vicky and Jeff and the rest of the morning crew. Once a week, sometimes a little longer. I don't create too much in my life now. Back to net control. Everybody be safe. WB1DXN.
All right, Daryl. Happy New Year. Roger in Rochester, Indiana, KC9IXX.
Good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. Actually down by Pigeon Forge, Tennessee on vacation right now, but how many times a week do I do laundry? Zero. My wife will vouch for that fact and remind me constantly. I hope everybody has a great day, and back to net control. This is KC9IXX.
Sounds like a good woman to me, Roger. Have a great week ahead. Grayson in Rochester, Indiana, KE9DPF.
Good morning to everybody out on the Brew Crew. I do spend once a week on my KC9IXX. As well, faithful up here for vacation up in Tennessee, looking out at the have a good morning. Everybody on the Brew Crew and KC9IXX as well, KE9DPF, back to net.
Alrighty, Grayson. Good hearing you out there. Tim in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, VE3TCS.
VE3TCS, East Windsor. Boy, it's cold and windy here. It got nasty. Temperature dropped about 12 degrees in an hour. My wife controls the washing machine. If I go in the laundry room and the washing machine is done, I'll take the stuff and put it in the dryer, and that's my extent of doing laundry. Back to net.
All right, Tim, stay warm up north of me here. You have a good one. Joe in Franklin, Georgia, KQ4YYN.
Good morning, Mr. Jeff. We do our laundry 5 to 6 times a week. Most of the time, sometimes not quite as often, but 5 to 6 times a week. But never, ever on New Year's Day. It does not get done on New Year's. You might as well forget it if you have clothes that are not clean and you're out of clothes to wear. You might as well find something dirty to wear because you're not going to get anything washed on New Year's Day. That's just my wife's family superstition, and they don't do it. Might as well forget that. Back to you, Jeff, and good morning, Miss Vicky. KQ4YYN.
Another good question for the net there, Joe. Do you have any superstitions? I don't have any superstitions. Let's go to KJ4LK. Rex, good morning.
Whether it's clothes or bed linens or towels or something like that. So put us down for twice a week. KJ4, Alex J, back to you guys.
Alrighty, twice it is, Rex. And that wraps up this list. We got 4 minutes to the top of the hour. Let's go with another round of check-ins, but this one is going to be all ins and outs because we got 4 minutes left. Let's go with IOs right now. We've got a lot of connections. If you've waited this long to check in, we're just going to call you as an IO if you've waited this long. So come with your call sign twice and slowly, and we'll get you on the list for the log here for the history books on net number 1121. Twice and slowly, please.
KE2EHI, Kilo Echo 2, Echo Hotel India, in and out.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Delta Golf 5, in and out.
Whiskey Delta 8 Papa India Charlie. Whiskey Delta 8 Papa India Charlie whenever it's full.
Echo 4, Whiskey Romeo Kilo, KE4, WRK.
The whiskey, in and out.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Yankee Victor Alpha. KQ4, YVA, in and out.
Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Delta Bravo. Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Got enough to hold us over. KB2EDB, in and out. Thanks for doing that.
A5.
KZ, take me in and out, please. I'm Charlie from King Street. KR4IKZ, in and out.
N5 RTC, N5 RTC, in and out.
KD4 QIP, Kilo Delta 4, Quebec, India, Papa. KC1 QPL, KC1 QPL, good morning.
W4HKL, W4HKL, in and out, please.
Victor 44 India Romeo, IO. Victor 4 India Romeo, IO.
KR4 GNC, KR4 GNC, in and out. We do it once a week.
Okay, looks like I've got the reflector, and that takes us to the top of the hour. We had KR4GNC William, V44KR. It was an IO. Steve, W4HKL, KC1QPL John, KD4QIP Bart, N5 RTC Terry, KR4IKZ Charlie, KB2 UDB Mike, KQ4 A Norman. We had a station, let's see, oh, there we go, never mind. KE4WRK Nathan, WD8PIC Bob,
Jason, 5PM, and Joe, KE2EHI. We're all IOs this morning. We like to call IOs when we can. You know, sometimes people don't want to say anything, and we understand that. So, well, by this list that we just got there, that certainly shows that sometimes people just don't want to say anything. We like to grab IOs when we can. That puts us at 151 check-ins for the morning. What a great net. Everyone have a good week ahead. Happy New Year, and again, stop on by to the East Coast Reflector on New Year's Eve from 8 p.m. till midnight. We'll be talking to the whole ECR family, all of you out there. So check in and say, and breaking the new year with us. 7-3, everybody. Have a great week ahead. Happy New Year.